Hey, how's it going, guys? Shuckax123 here, your coach of the Houston Tynamo. Uh, this is this is a tough match for us. We face off against IMD right here, and it seems very scary. Um, as you can see, he has some very annoying defensive threats on the likes of his Mega Steelix and his Florgus, as well as his Mew. Offensively, it looks like he didn't bring the Salamence or the Feraligatr, so I don't really fear his offense that much. It's more or less going to be how do I break through his somewhat annoying stall. Right here, I think he might either lead off with his Leavanny or his Electros. Either way, I'm going to lead off with Toxicity. He leads off with his Roots, like I kind of thought he would. Um, Right here, I'm just going to go for a Cross Poison. We do outspeed him by 1, and he is Focus Sash, we see that. And he just goes for the Sticky Web, like I kind of thought. Right here, he could switch out. I don't think he will. I'm just going to go for a Night Slash in case he does. So yeah. Both of our teams come in 2-0. I think it's going to be a really tough match for us. I do have my calc here in case I need it. This I'm going to cancel my move. This Drapion actually can put in a lot of work against this team. I kind of wish I brought Toxic Spikes. I changed that out at last minute. He's probably going to be Swarm. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go for a Night Slash, get the kill. So right here, he's probably going to go out and do his Steelix. His Steelix could just go for, a nice Earthquake, do a lot of damage. And he does. Feel like he's going to go for Earthquake. I'm going to go out into my Latios. Very predictable. But if I can get my Defog off, he goes for Stealth Rocks, which is great for us because I was just going to Defog anyways. So we can get rid of these hazards. He's probably going to hit us with like a Heavy Slam or something. It's going to do a lot of damage. But, okay, he goes into Florgus instead. Not sure how I feel about that. I could go into Toxicity, kind of force a switch with Cross Poison. I'm just going to go for a Psyshock, though. It does 57%. I do believe that is... That has to be especially defensive Florgus. Yeah, I'm just going to go for another Psyshock. And he protects. We saw it did 57% the first time. Now might be a good time for him to switch out into that Steelix. But we do have the Surf for Steelix. It does a big amount of damage. He does go into Steelix. I'm going to go for a Surf. The only way his Steelix can recover is if he goes for a Rest or if he goes for Wish on his Florgus. We see we do 45%. He goes for the Stealth Rocks again. I'm actually going to go for another Surf. We get the crit, and we get the kill. That crit, it might have mattered. It could have been a damage roll, honestly. But puts us in a really good position right now. We got rid of his biggest wall. Right now, my Manga Pinsir can sweep his team with a Sword Stance, a single Sword Stance. So if he goes out into Florgus, I would defog, go into my Manga Pinsir, set up one Sword Stance, and that should be able to finish off the rest of his team. He goes out into his Mew. I don't have anything for this Mew. I will just defog and sack it off. It looks like right now my Drapion can actually finish this off. He goes for a Dark Pulse. Shows he is Life Orb. That means he's pretty offensive. And I'm just going to go out into my Weavile. We know that we outspeed by 1 point. So I'm just going to go for a knockoff. If he goes out into Breloom, then our Ice Shard should be able to kill Electros. We can just Ice Punch after. We are Focus Sash. And I think we kill the Florges with Ice Punch at this point, seeing as he was especially defensive. So it looks like we might be able to just get this nice fast game. That's what I like to see. My team is very hyper offensive, so if your other coaches are watching, just know I do like the hyper offense. He was Toxic or Breloom. I actually thought that he might go for Toxic or Breloom on a subset. My Suicune is actually here to like counter any Breloom shenanigans besides this set, so I feel okay with this. Right here, I'm just gonna go for an Ice Punch. He's gonna Mach Punch. It brings me down to Sash. I didn't want to risk anything, and I'm fine with this. Because if he's Toxic Orb, he might have been a bulkier Breloom. In my opinion, it's just best not to risk anything. Because if he survives, he could have Rock Tomb and Mach Punch, and that would definitely be enough to kill. So he's going out into his Electros. I'm going to go for a knockoff. I think my Drapion gets the kill on his Florges 100% of the time. Seeing as he was Life Orb Mew, I think he's going to have... I think he would have Earth Power. So, right here... Right here, I'm going to go out into my Mega Pinsir. I know I outspeed. I'm just going to go for a close combat. I think close combat kills, especially seeing the damage from that knockoff. Let's see if we can get Mega Pinsir some kills. If not, then we do have our Alakazam, which I know can finish off this Electros. And Drapion, which I know can finish off the other things on his team. So we get the close combat. Close combat does indeed kill. So that helps Mega Pinsir's stats. You know, because I did say I wanted Mega Pinsir to get a lot of kills this season. So getting those kills will be nice. I'm not sure if it's worth the risk. I think I got this game. I'm just gonna go for a frustration. Let's see if that kills. He is probably max speed or close to max speed to outspeed my Drapion. He lives. He goes for Psychic. That does OHKO us, but it lets our Drapion come in here and get a couple more kills. I don't think he's... If he kills, then again we have Alakazam. It's just a couple differential. He does have the Earth Power. He dies, so he just dies to his own Life Orb. And I'm gonna go out into my Alakazam. We saw that our Latios did 57%. This thing has even more. It's just going to go for a Psyshock, and that's going to end the game. Got a little bit greedy right there at the end, trying to get Mega Pinsir kills, trying to get Drapion kills. I could have just switched out into, say, Suicune, or, yeah, I could have just gone out into Suicune. Suicune could have taken a hit, dished one back. Then we could have got Pinsir more kills, or we could have saved Drapion. But I just wanted to see what he was running. So we saw he was offensive. But regardless, your Houston Tynamo. Tynamo. Sorry, I got that mixed up with GTO. Your hosts, Houston Tynamo, have moved on to 3-0. I believe we have like a +8 differential now, and I just want to say this battle, although it may have seemed pretty short, this was actually a pretty tough battle, um, especially to prep for. His team. He has Florgus, he has Blissey, he has Mega Steelix, um, he has Mew, of course, this Electros. He also has a Feraligatr and a Salamence, which I kind of over prepped for, but I didn't expect him to bring him, but I over prepped for him for sure. Um, so that I want to say he did pick a pretty threatening team. It was what I expected. I think he could have abused the Leavanny a little bit better instead of leading with it because that and letting it die immediately because then I could just defog. But regardless, I I will definitely make sure his channel is linked in the description below, and I hope you guys check his channel out. I know he's a pretty cool dude. Um, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys are supporting your Houston Tynamo. And most importantly, I hope you guys have a great day. See you guys.